Hey guys, on today's video, I am going to review the 12 months of 2021, year in review, the best of, all that kind of fun jazz. I've done a lot of soul searching this year. My running sucked this year, but man, did I learn a lot about myself, a lot about running, a lot about training. So let's dive into today's video and I'm gonna share everything with you. You may not be seeing the results that you wanna see. And that could be because you're sabotaging your training because your diet isn't dialed in. Here's the thing, guys. You can't run a bad diet. You can't. So if you're eating chips and cookies and fast food, processed food, all that kind of stuff, man, that's like a death sentence. Seriously. No, it's just when I drive. That's the only thing. But then again, like, see, I feel that. I feel that right where your thumb is. Running allows me to lose weight. Yes, I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. When you run in your aerobic zone, if you're training with Maffetone Method, you are burning your fat as a fuel source. And that to me is a win-win, because the lower your weight goes, the better you feel, the less clothes that you have to buy, the less that your body needs to pump blood to through all that extra fat that we carry. I find the lighter I get, the better I feel. Also, I get to run longer and I don't have to worry about eating because my body knows how to burn fat as a fuel. Maffetone training is not all about heart rate training, right? It's a lifestyle. It is a measurement. It is a tool to use in your life so you have some way of measuring your fitness and where you are aerobically. Getting fed up with things, get out and run without the heart rate monitor. Leave the watch at home, leave the strap as well, and just get out and run for the joy of running. I put together a training plan when I first started out. Here it is on your screen. This is what I'm going to be using moving forward once I get the okay from my physical therapist. This is how winning is done, guys. Get out there. Put in the work. Do all the things you need to do to make sure your body is staying healthy.
It's better. It's not as tight, right?
Yeah. Like, wow, what a difference. Like, that doesn't even, like, that's not even registering in terms of any pain. Like,
good. If you do the exercises, you don't have to come see me very often.
But I'll give you a list of all the things that you need to do and just do it. And when something starts to tweak, you need to come in and see me. Exactly. And then we got the maintenance. Let's have an honest conversation about what you can expect. Let's explore the dark side of Maffetone training. Let's be real. This method requires quite a bit of time. So if you are time crunched, if you cannot commit to running these longer distances to build the base, this may not be the way for you. It may not be the right method for you. However, if you give it the time it deserves to build the base, to build your foundation, you will reap the benefits. It wasn't the Maffetone Method way of training that got me injured. What it was that got me injured was my stupidity, thinking that I was Superman and I didn't have to stretch after a run. I didn't have to foam roll after or before a run. I didn't have to do my dynamic stretching. I didn't have to do any of that. So I was lying to myself. I've told you since the beginning, ever since I started this YouTube channel, that I will always be truthful with you. And here it is. Maffetone Training allowed me to run so much more than I had ever run in my entire life. I had run over 4,700 kilometers. That's like this many miles. And to be quite honest, I had this invincibility about me. Like, I can do no wrong. I am on fire. Like, I can achieve anything I want to do. Life is going to hit hard. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, right? It can get mean and nasty, right? And it's going to hit flipping hard. And when it does, what are you going to do? You going to get knocked down? Are you going to stay in the dark place? Or are you going to rise? Are you going to get up? Are you going to face your demons in the face? Are you going to go to the dark place? Are you going to go and pick yourself up? Dust yourself off and get running again. Because really, that's what winning's about. That's what improving is about. That's what being honest with yourself is about.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
When I run, I literally feel like I'm on a high, right? I feel like I've got that runner's high. My mood changes. I can take on the day. After a run, you know what it's like. You just feel epic at the end of a run. I think it's always important to talk about the struggles, right? Because look, life is not all sunshine and rainbows. It can be hard at times. So many runners take up the sport to improve their physical fitness. After a short time, these new runners often give a different answer to why you run question. That answer, because it makes me feel better. They're talking about the emotions, mood, mental energy, fewer blue days, and as such.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side.
Running with friends is so much better than running alone. Which way? Man, this is hard. I've had to watch my own videos of me actually running out in the world as opposed to running in my basement. It's a mind thing. Ooh, baby. Oh, I am learning so much more about vitamin D, guys. Oh my gosh. I've heard some people say you don't need to do any strength exercising when it comes to MAF training. And guys, that is so wrong. It's not. You need to focus on all of these aspects. So if you get out there and start doing one-legged squats, you got some calf raises, you have some bridges, you know, just, you need to work on things. You know, you need to work on your core. You know, if you plan on running a marathon or even a half marathon, look, you need to get your body strong. The stronger you are, the less chance of injuries. It's not a guarantee, but why wouldn't you take the extended warranty? Also, if I am lack of sleep, if I'm stressed out, life causes all kinds of different stresses, and your heart rate can be higher if you're having caffeine, if you're having sugar. These things are triggers and they will make your heart rate beat higher. Also, if you are fasting, that will also cause your heart rate to be elevated, right? Because your body is learning how to burn fat. And if you go out for a run and you're fasted, yeah, it may be a higher level. You could be dehydrated. That is another aspect of heart rate training. All of these things play into it. So you have to pay attention to what's going on in your body. Let me know how your training goes in the comments down below. I love reading all of them. Some of you are going to have to walk. Not everyone's going to be able to start off by running. When I first started, I had to run walk, and that was really frustrating for me. I've done a number of experiments with running versus walking. If you stick around to the end of the video, you will be able to see the results on that video that I posted. If you're like me, and you've been running for a while, you know that your heart rate can really shoot up pretty quick if you're not really paying attention to it. You could start having a conversation with a friend of yours, you could start heavy breathing, you could pick up the pace, and before you know it, your heart rate is just like redlining. Why am I so slow? That's what I'm going to talk about in today's video. Some of the reasons why I was such a slow runner. Things that you can do to make yourself a faster, stronger, healthier runner. Over the last few days, I've been thinking about my training and what it's going to take to be able to run 100 miles. I know I have to start off small and slowly build up. And I've thought about all those mistakes that I've made in the past. I'm certainly going to pay a lot more attention to the things that I'm going to talk to you about in today's video. I've thought long and hard about how I ended up burned out, falling apart, and really not happy in my running. I really think today's video could help a number of you. I know it's certainly helping me in my planning, my training schedule for the upcoming months. When I started using the Maffetone Method for all of my runs, I was basically building my aerobic base so that I would be able to run faster at the same heart rate. Yes, it sucked having to run so flippin' slow all the time. And yes, I found it to be very frustrating, especially when I thought I was losing all my speed. Now, who was I kidding? I lost all of my speed a few years before I even started MAF, but you know. Well, what I'm about to share with you today in this video is a type of workout that will help you increase your pace, your speed, your cadence, all while running in your aerobic zone, your MAF zone. I've read a few books over the past few years talking about all types of running, the Maffetone Method, 80-20, chi running, all those types of things. And I've had to make a few changes along the way. However, I find that when all of my training ingredients are in place, such as my diet, stress, sleep are all under control, my aerobic base develops and my pace increases, as shown by MAF tests. As my running pace increases, I develop more aerobic speed. This means I'll be able to run at a faster pace with the same heart rate, and I'm successfully developing my metabolism so that I can convert more fat to energy. If you've been following my journey for a while, I want to say thank you so much for sticking around and watching all my crazy shenanigans. For all of you who are new to my channel, poke around. There's a lot of interesting videos here. Hopefully some of them help you. And this is my journey. This is my adventures, and this is just me. Hey guys, what a crazy adventure it's been this year. It was really interesting to look back on 2021 to see how things went. Yes, things didn't go as well as I would have liked, and it's life. So here's the thing. 2021 is literally right around the corner. So at this moment in time, I literally just want to say Happy New Year and get out and run. See you next year.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.